Alright everyone, so as you can see we're 15 rolls in, and I'll go ahead and give you guys the results for rolls 11 through 15, our third set of 5 rolls. Again, these ones were a little bit later in years, especially compared to the first one, which had quite a bit of teens. And remarkably, every single wheat penny, except for a few 1947s, had D mint marks. So I'll just run down the line. There was also quite a bit of non-wheats in this set of 5 rolls, but I'll get into those in a second. Let's start with the latest one that we found. There were 2 1935 Ds, 2 1940 Ds, there was 4 1941 Ds, 6 1942 Ds, 16 1944 Ds, 17 1945 Ds, 22 1946 Ds, and again, as I mentioned earlier, the only year without a D mint mark here is the 1947s, of which there are 28. However, there are also some 1947s with a D mint mark, and there was 33 of those. There were 9 1948 Ds, 4 1949 Ds, 4 1950s with a D mint mark, 2 1954 Ds, 2 1955 Ds, and lastly, a really nice 1958 D, and there was only one of those. Alright, and as I mentioned, there was also quite a bit of non-wheat pennies in this box here. There was 2 full rolls which weren't wheat pennies. One roll contained all the 1960s with both D mint mark and without the mint mark, and then a full roll of 1964s. And again, I'm not sure what's so special about those dates. They might have just been thrown in here with the other wheat pennies. But once again, each roll had 51 pennies instead of the regular 50. But we'll just take a closer look at these. There were 9 1960s with no mint mark. There was 42 1960 Ds. And then the most for any one year out of these 5 rolls was the 51 1964s that we had. And again, a lot of these were in really good condition. I'll have to go in and pick out the ones that are in almost uncirculated condition. For example, this 1964 right here is in great condition. And just in case you're wondering what we're doing with all these wheat pennies, right now we're just putting them into these clear plastic rolls by decade, and then just putting them in a container and setting them off to the side. Alright, so that's it, guys. A lot of years in the 40s and 50s again. Hopefully in the next couple rolls we can get back to some of the pre-1940 wheat pennies. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. And as always, we appreciate everyone who's watched. That's it for now, guys. We'll talk to you soon.